Hi, I'm here. It's time for my weekly picks. In this video, I'm going to be picking the winners for week 14 of NFL season 2025. A lot of intensity and drama and excitement right now in the NFL at this point in the season with the playoff race and the division battles. It's getting like to be to a really good point post Thanksgiving, and a really spicy one on Thursday Night Football. Dallas Cowboys at Detroit Lions. Last week I said I'll pick my hometown team on Detroit when I was thinking like in my head that the Packers would win. Picking with my heart instead of my head. And it's the same thing this week, but this week I'll pick with my head because I think the Cowboys will win. I'm picking Dallas Cowboys to continue their winning streak. The Lions are slumping. There'll be no Amon-Ra St. Brown. Still no Kirby Joseph. So yeah, taking the Cowboys. Moving on to the 1 o'clock set. A lot of spicy games in the 1 o'clock set. Big games in the set, 1 o'clock Eastern time. First game, Seattle Seahawks at Atlanta Falcons. Easy one, Seattle Seahawks are going to win. Haven't really been hearing from Atlanta. They've been on this big losing streak. Lost to the Jets last week without Justin Fields. After they traded Sauce and Quinnen. So, not likely that I'm picking the Falcons or anyone picking the Falcons. Taking Seattle Seahawks. Next game, Cincinnati Bengals at Buffalo Bills. I already picked one upset this week with the Cowboys on Thursday night. Now I'm taking another one. 2 upsets already for me out of the first 3 games. That's a lot. There could be more upsets later. So I'm taking Cincinnati Bengals. Bills are like lose one, win one, lose one, win one. Like in the last 5, it's been win, loss, win. So I just say that the trend will continue with the way their schedule works. So they'll lose here, and then next week when they play New England, potentially thinking about them because they lost to New England earlier in the year, and I'll look for Buffalo to avenge that one. But we'll see. Cincinnati, it is an upset pick still, but with Joe Burrow back, it's possible that they will win. So I'll take it. Cincinnati Bengals. Hopefully I'll get it right. Next game is Tennessee Titans at Cleveland Browns. This is a perfect opportunity for Shedeur Sanders hype to continue. So I'm picking Cleveland Browns for sure. Let's go, Shedeur. Next matchup. Washington Commanders at Minnesota Vikings. In the end, I decided to pick the Washington Commanders. Both these teams are slumping and on big losing streaks. It was a hard game to decide, I guess, but I was leaning towards Washington. They've been more competitive lately. If Jaden Daniels plays, he was limited in practice, so he hasn't been cleared to play. But it's possible that he will play, even if Marcus Mariota plays. He was on quarterback that one season. So Marcus and Jaden are like ahead of the Minnesota quarterbacks. I'm taking Commanders. Next game is Miami Dolphins at New York Jets. Not picking the Jets this week, even though I picked against them last week and I got it wrong. I'm taking Miami Dolphins. Tyrod Taylor to win 2 games in a row. I think that was his first start last week, maybe. Well, for him to win another game in a row, because I don't think they won the game before anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Miami Dolphins here. New Orleans Saints at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm taking Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Looks like they could win the division in a close race again this season. This is a gimme for them. They're gonna win this game. Pretty confident about this one. Okay, epic matchup. Indianapolis Colts at Jacksonville Jaguars. Especially exciting for me because I picked the Jags to win the division before the season started. So my division picks still have a chance. There's still life in the division picks. The Cowboys resurgence. Oh man, the Cowboys are playing the Lions, and that was my division pick too. Oh well, I can't get them all this year. I don't think. We'll see, like I did the year before. But it would be cool to get more right than not. Especially with Jacksonville being an underdog before the season started, and with Jacksonville currently in first place, they're tied with Indianapolis with the same record, but Jacksonville holds the tiebreaker. They'll be playing each other this upcoming week, this weekend, but then they'll play each other again in week 16. This game's in Jacksonville, the next game's in Indianapolis. Colts kind of slumping, and the Jags aren't. I mean, this is an upset pick still because the Colts are still the favorites. So let's see. Oh, this is my fourth upset pick because I picked the Commanders as an upset too. Did I pick any other upsets? Yeah, besides Bengals and Cowboys? No. So I'm taking Jaguars, fourth upset. This pick this week, let's go 4 upsets. I want the upsets, man. Pittsburgh Steelers at Baltimore Ravens. I'm taking the Ravens. It's like the trend. Well, not necessarily. Of like the slumping versus non-slumping teams. Baltimore did lose last week, but I feel like Pittsburgh has been slumping more than Baltimore. I can't pick Pittsburgh. I'm taking Baltimore Ravens. That was the 1 o'clock set. 3 games for the 4 p.m. Eastern time. What did I say? The next 3 games are the 4 p.m. Eastern time games. Starting it off with Denver Broncos at Las Vegas Raiders. Easy one. Broncos gonna win. Broncos in the race for the number 1 seed in the AFC for playoff seeding against New England. New England's on a bye. They got to tie them in the win column with an easy one here. Next one's not an easy one to predict. It's Chicago Bears at Green Bay Packers. I don't know. It's a tough one, but in the end, I decided Green Bay Packers. They're at home. This is like the Colts and the Jaguars. The Bears and the Packers are in a tight battle for the number 1 seed in the NFC North, and the Lions are still in the mix too. But this game is especially important. The game's in Green Bay, then the next game is going to be in Chicago. I guess that's one of the reasons I picked Green Bay. And it's like, still like Caleb Williams is still newer, and like the Green Bay Packers, a younger team, but like I feel like they've been there before where the Bears haven't. And the Micah Parsons trade yet again, me talking about it. This was to win the division, so taking Green Bay Packers, Los Angeles Rams, and by the way, Green Bay, I feel like they're ahead of Chicago in defense and yards and points. But Chicago's got a small edge on offense, and Chicago's got the edge on the turnover margin, but I still like Green Bay. Okay, moving on to Los Angeles Rams at Arizona Cardinals. Easy one, taking Los Angeles Rams, another confident pick. Confident pick in the Rams, the Broncos, the Buccaneers, top 3 confident picks. Sunday Night Football. Houston Texans at Kansas City Chiefs. Texans are hot. Winners of 5 in a row. CJ Stroud is back. But still taking Kansas City Chiefs. I'm still sticking with Kansas City Chiefs. Because what if they just sneak into the playoffs, man? Like, what if they just, like, play spoiler this year in, like, the most devastating way possible by, like, sneaking into the playoffs in this like Sunday Night Football game, winning this game. But I feel like in a way only Patrick Mahomes wants it right now, like on the Chiefs. Like the other players want it too, but he wants it more. He wants it more than anyone right now. So like if the other team, like the rest of his teammates stepped up a little bit, they can beat Houston here. And it's 3.5 minus for Kansas City. They're still Kansas City. I wanted to pick Houston, but I'm picking Kansas City Chiefs. I gotta stick with them right now. Moving on to Monday Night Football. Philadelphia Eagles at Los Angeles Chargers. You know, this is like Sunday Night Football. I was tempted to pick the underdog and the Chargers, but I just couldn't do it. Justin Herbert is coming off that injury, and he's day to day, so we don't even know if he's going to play or not. Like, I mean, if he doesn't play, like, man, I wish I picked the Eagles for real. If he does play, well, at least I got the Eagles. They lost 2 in a row. They'll probably be getting back on track, I think. Is it going to be like an Eagles like late season collapse, or is it just going to be, hey, we still the champs, we got this, everything's cool, we're going to win the division, maybe even the number 1 seed? Maybe. I'm taking the Philadelphia Eagles. It's an alright pick. And last time I picked the Eagles on Monday night, they won, I think, so that was really good. Maybe the Eagles can end the party off right for Week 14. So that's my picks for Week 14. Hopefully you guys will check me out next week for my Week 15 picks next Wednesday night. And thanks for watching.